Hey friends, it's Irnise, your nurse lawyer, and we're so excited to kick off a series called Training Day. Today we're going to talk about employee hiring because it is one of the topics that consistently comes up for new and small business owners. One of the things that I want y'all to understand is that although you may be able to Google lots of information about the difference between an independent contractor and what an employee is, sometimes you need a little bit more information and you should seek out an employment lawyer to ensure that you're protecting yourself and not violating your employees' rights. So let's take it from the top. When you're bringing on new hires, whether they're employees or independent contractors, you need to make sure that you're not violating your state law. That is key because if you hire someone as an independent contractor and they really should be an employee, you are putting your business at risk. And if someone files a discrimination complaint against you or they take you to civil court because they feel that they should be paid as an employee but you pay them as an independent contractor, you are now in a mess that you can't clean up. And so I always suggest that you actually write down the reasons why you're hiring someone as an independent contractor, ensuring that you're complying with your state law when it comes to the reasons why you're hiring this independent contractor, and then considering speaking with an employment lawyer to decide if that person should actually be an employee. The next thing that we talk about when we think about hiring employees is really focusing on the role of the employees. We always need help when you're building a business. But something that someone shared with me recently that really got my mind thinking was, do you need help or do you need to hire? Because if you only need help, you really need to hone in on the specific skills that you need to bring onto your team, whether permanently or temporarily, versus just hiring someone who can fulfill a role and they may not be able to complete all of the tasks that you actually need them to do. So really understanding why you need help and if you need someone to come in and help you temporarily versus permanently, that helps you decide if this is a project-based hire or someone who you actually can afford to hire over time. As you're building out your job descriptions and deciding the roles and the tasks that people can complete on your team, make sure that you're going to actually get a return on your investment. Hiring an employee should actually be a benefit to the business. It shouldn't take away from your growth and development. When you bring on someone to your team that is qualified or skilled or just essentially has a strong work ethic, you're going to see a good return on your investment pretty quickly. What we say in our world is you want to hire slow, fire quick, only because it protects you from having to pay out someone because they feel that you may have discriminated against them or fire them inappropriately. Understand your state laws so that you can respect the process of being an employer and not violate any of the laws. If you have questions, I always tell people to check out the website of the EEOC, which is the Employment Labor Association for the federal government, and they really help you understand what employee and employer's rights mean. But then you also need to go into your state laws and understand what your rights are as an employer and what the rights of employees are as well. So this is today's training day, talking all about employees. It's a conversation that is super important. If you have questions, feel free to drop them below. I'm always one to refer my future clients or potential clients to either resources that I know that have helped me, or essentially connecting you with another attorney who could put you on the right track. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if this content applies to you and if you're ready to learn more about building, operating, and protecting your business.